Driving in a car. Woo! Um, yeah, so I'm trying out this new format. I don't know, maybe it's something that is cool. I spend a lot of time driving, right? And it's usually from job to job to job. So, I'm like, hey, what if someone else is driving on their way to the job, they can hop on here with me in the comments. I'm pretty sure I can invite you on to the stream as well. And yeah, if you're in the car driving, we can definitely, while I'm driving, have a quick chat. I got how long till the next? I think I'm about half hour out from where I'm about to go. Yeah, so I'm yeah, just driving on my way to the next job. Might cut in and out. Might have bad reception at times, but we're gonna barrel through because there is areas where I'm from that might as well exist on Mars because we don't get any reception up there. So, like you would think if we can put satellites, way up there, like we have the technology to pierce through our atmosphere and go and float in space. You think we could at least dial in the reception issue here on Earth? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we get that? Why can't we get that straight? Yeah. So anyone hopping on, I just wanted to. I'm on my way to the next job. If you have any questions, I can bring you on. You can put your let's see, live chat. Where's the chat at? Yeah, just throw a chat down in the box if you want to test my knowledge of metal roofing. You can just throw random questions at me. I'm not like a friggin' metal roofing god, but I'll do my best to answer the questions. Or if you have any questions about why I even make videos in the first place, or what jobs I've been on, or whatever, I don't know. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Um, I'm on my way to the next job. Mondays are usually going around looking at jobs, making sure they're on. Like in my company, I'm more of in a position of management. So the way it works with me in my company is I work with a few different subcontractors that the perform all of the labor, the work. So and then I just manage them. I go around, I maintain relationships with my clients, and I'm trying to find my nice free zone in my own company, but so it involves a lot of driving around. So I thought, hey, instead of worrying about, let's just hang out while I'm driving. If you're driving, throw a comment down. We got. What can I do with this comment? Pin? Nah. Anyways, and America inch and a half is extremely popular. Um, mainly because it helps with oil canning more. all the way up to a wall, so it can. Oh, start again. Connection's bad. How's the connection now? Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm dipping in and out. Just stay tuned. Now you throw put the hit the thumbs up button if the connection's good. Okay, start again. So if you're getting a machine, make sure you buy a machine that does both 1 inch and inch-and-a-half tall seam. Because here in North America, the um, the most popular height of seam is inch-and-a-half. So so when you're pricing a job, it's expected that you're pricing inch-and-a-half. Just how That's just how it is over here in North America. In European Europe and over that way. So from where I am, it's actually that way. Um, it's more 1 inch is more prevalent. So, anyways, if you're here in North America, get 1 inch and inch-and-a-half because inch-and-a-half. The reason why a lot of people use or prefer inch-and-a-half over here is because it carries across some of the so inch-and-a-half, a taller seam is a lot more useful because in North America, people don't want any oil canning. They want zero oil canning. So when you have an inch-and-a-half seam, it's more rigid. It's a lot stronger. It'll carry across some of the little imperfections in the substrate, right? So that's why inch-and-a-half is so prevalent here in North America, and that's why I would suggest if you're buying a roll former, get one that does both inch and inch-and-a-half. And I would definitely go with mechanical lock. So the folded lock is preferred. So the when you crimp the two seams together, because it's most versatile, it can go from half 12 slope all the way up to straight vertical. So you can um, you can hit you can price any roof on the market, right? Any project that comes your way, mechanical lock, you'll be able to do it. I also like so the actual company I bought mine from is Corp, Roll Former Corporation. You can go and look them up online. They've recently been bought out by Roper Whitney. And I'm close with them. If you want to get in touch with anyone, you can always just contact me, and I can hook you up with some of the people there because I do know quite a few of them from going to the trade shows. The fucking fly! I'm gonna get. Damn! I can't ever get. No, not gonna throw it. Sorry, there's a fly in here. It's driving me nuts. Schleebach, yeah, absolutely. Schleebach is top notch. You're gonna pay the higher price tag. But Schleebach has, I would say they have the best machines on the market. They also have a very easy to use machine. So if you have an in-house shop crew running panels and you're a manufacturer of metal roofing products, they're easy to use and easy to train other guys on. So because for example, if you're switching profiles with your machine, you want it to be less complicated for someone to do the switch over. Schleebach has the option of it changes itself. You just press a button and it changes the profile. So Schliebach, really awesome purchase. The reason why I bought the one that I have is because I'll be the only one using it. Typically, me and my shop guy are the only ones using it. We're not manufacturers, so it's not a high production machine. It's real. The one I have is really just for the contractor who supplies and installs his own jobs. So that's, the VS 150 by Rollformer Corp is what I have. The Schliebach, I don't know all the machines, like the names of Schliebach or New Tech Machinery. That's another one. But one other thing I would look for, you want to be able to do 24 gauge. The VS 150 does up to 22 gauge. So to have that ability, if a customer requests 22 gauge, you can do it, but it's overpowered for a 24 gauge. So you don't want, like, if you get a 22 gauge machine and you put 24 gauge through it, it's not putting a ton of stress on the components of that panel, on the components of the machine, right? So that's why you want to get that. Sorry, everyone's being an absolute dickhead on the road. Okay, where's the best place to buy roll? 16-ounce copper or any kind of colored aluminum roll of coils? We're based. Have that information stored in my head. Yeah, so for copper, it's probably going to be a local, specialty. And then for copper, it's probably going to be a specialty store that you have to go to, like a specialty roofing supply store. And then actually go to Wuko. So again, if you need um, the place where I go for paint, is that Pennsylvania? No, I'm Canadian. I have no idea what the U.S. geography is, but look up Wuko if you need contact info. Absolutely top notch. I've used it personally, and it's so durable. Like, it's not like um, it's it's high rate that can be formed into roofing details. So it's just a higher grade, higher quality aluminum. So yeah, Prefa, and you can get that at Wuko. Okay, so my guy, Ulad. He's blowing up the chat. He's got a lot of questions. But he goes, we basically use the Bushman standing seam green and red former. Yeah, a lot of guys are doing that. A lot of guys are doing that for forming their panels. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how you could justify. I know how you could justify it, right? Because the set itself is only what, $3,000 compared to buying a full roll former machine. But I'm telling you, there's just no bloody way I'll be custom bending my seam or manually bending my seams, even with those machines on every single panel. It's just you'd lose your shirt. You'd lose your shirt on like you would. I think you might as well just order panels from a manufacturer if you are looking at using the red and green Bushman profile hand formers. You might as well just go and buy your panels somewhere, because you'll be spending that much in time spent in labor forming those panels with the Bushman. Yeah, we're just looking to upgrade to a machine. Totally, man. Totally. Go. One thing you can do, look for a leasing company. So just a little story here. I had to upgrade my forklift. So through that process, I was linked up with a leasing company who did the deal. They paid the company for the forklift, and now I'm on a lease to own deal where my buyout at the end is $1, right? So we can do. I'm leasing it. It's a write off. It's good, but so you can get those guys to go get the machine, and you can lease the machine, lease to own deal off them. You can get the machine. The whole if you have a hard time getting the funds together, that's a way to do it. And I think especially if you're doing this full time, if you're standing seam specialized, then it is costing you money not having a machine. So if you go and do whatever you need to get that machine in your possession and running your own roofs, right? If it's, take a loan from the bank, go to a leasing company, get that machine in your possession. I mean, you can even go to Roper Whitney or Roll Former Corp or Schliebach or whoever, and they have their own leasing companies that they deal with to help them put the deals together. So thank you for listening to my long ass ramble on machines. But great question. Thank you. I was watching your videos for standing seam, slot lock. What? Hold on a sec. Thank you. I was watching your videos for standing seam for the last 2 years, so thank you for those. Wow. Awesome, man. You know what? It blows me away every time for these videos being out there. I actually I have a crew that I work with. They're from Ukraine, and they treat me like I'm a friggin' movie star, man. But it's that's not why I do it. People call me, and I crying out loud, man. Is it working? Okay, we're working. We're still good. Yeah, it's wild to see, some of these guys, coming up to me. They want a selfie because these videos have helped them um, move from Ukraine over to here with the confidence of having the ability to continue on in their trade over here. So pretty wild. It just blows me away, the power of these videos. So you lad is saying we do a lot of red cedar roofs with copper standing seam flat lock soldering. Yep. if you want to get into copper, get into the natural product roofing, right? If you want to get into anything copper, you need, so they go hand in hand. The materials go hand in hand with each other. So slate, cedar, even not so much the fake slate or the fake cedar, not so much those, but the real, the real cedar that it's with the natural products and the oils in the natural product. Same with slate. You just need materials that are going to match the lifespans of the material, the roofing material. So yeah, if you want to get into copper, get in, price slate jobs, price cedar jobs. That's how you'll get into it. Oh yeah. So hey, anyone else here? How's the connection now? Oh, we live. Okay, got another one. You live. We're from Belarus. Sometimes we do slate, but not so popular over here. Yeah, so you're mostly doing red cedar over in Belarus, and you're doing flat lock. Flat lock copper panels is a lot of fun. How are you? Are you soldering your flat? Yeah, I think you said that. Flat lock soldering. Yeah, flat lock soldering. Do you pre-tin your edges before they're folded? On all well, before you fabricate the hook-ons, are you pre-tinning everything? Yeah, I don't know how to do it, man. This has been a bit of a shit show, to be honest. But how's it going now? Can we? I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I'll end this stream and start another one. How about that? Yeah, it's because someone called me. That's why I should put it on do not disturb mode. I'll stop this stream and start another one.